Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to the third day of our maths lessons. So today we are again looking at part wholes, and we're looking at them slightly differently because you can make them out of things other than just counters. But before we start, we're going to have a go at count on. So you've played this last week. It's with a dice, which you'll need, and somebody to play with. And you just count your way up to the target number. Now today we are targeting 20. Okay, and I'm pretty confident you're going to get there. So pause the video now, and when you're ready, we'll move on to the main part of the lesson. Okay, for this part of the lesson you're going to need whiteboards and whiteboard pens, pens and papers. And if you want to draw part whole, it will help the children, and if you want to have counters, that may well help as well, but they're not essential because it's all represented today. Okay, so see if you can remember what we need to write to complete this part whole. And today I'm not going to use colours, I'm going to let you figure out what I'm writing where. So, first part. How many blues are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where do I write that? That's right, I write it in one of the parts. It doesn't actually matter which one, but so let's go with the nearest one. So now we're going to count how many green there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you point on the screen to where they should go? Excellent. It should appear here. But what goes at the bottom? Well, that's the whole. Now we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But one of the tricky things is these are called 10 arrays. So as long as they are full, you can always assume that a 10 array like this makes 10. So let's see the next question. Have a go at filling this in yourselves on whiteboards or on pen, and I'm going to go through in just a second. And watch out for the way the part whole is. Look for those words part and whole. Okay, so how many green counters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to write that in one of the parts. Now the parts are over here this time, so it's a bit trickier. So how many blue are there? 1, 2. And that needs to go in the other part. Now, can you remember what we said? If we use a 10 array, what must they equal? That's right, 10. Brilliant. Now, here's a third one. I'm going to partially populate this, and I want you to have a go at completing it, working out what's going to be missing in each section. So, have a go at that. Work out how many blue you need to add in order to make the whole this 10. So you're going to use the whole of the array. Okay? So we know we have got 3 green. So now we're going to have a go at moving the blues to fill the grid, because we know that the answer is going to be 10, which means all of the grid needs to be filled. So, how many blue are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And where do I write the 7? That's right, in the other part. So those are the 3 different ways you can have part wholes represented. So what you're going to have a go at is one of these 3. So, your first choice is this one. With this one here you can colour it in, and this last one you can make up your own part whole using 2 different colours. If you think that's a bit easy, why not have a go at this one? And if you think that's still too easy, have a go at this one, which pushes the numbers on, as you can see, because there's two 10 arrays here, all the way up to 20. So, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to choose which one, but before you do that, I'm going to show you the plenary very briefly. If you want to, you can have a go at doing this, which will be something we are doing in class, where you can try to find as many different ways as making the answer 10 by colouring the grid differently each time. Okay, so here are your choices, and then I will end on the plenary. And here's the plenary activity. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's maths lesson, and I'll see you again tomorrow.